So a couple of weeks ago, I saw on my channel I had over 500 videos. I saw 501 actually. This was a couple of weeks back. Why am I still doing this? That's a lot of videos considering no one watches them. I think I average 10 views a video, and most of them are probably my friends. Hi friends. Actually, and even then they probably don't care. So why on earth am I still doing this? Well, this whole journey kind of started off because I was in a bad place, and journaling, people said, is a good thing to do, and I thought this is a much more interesting way to journal, personally. It's a way for me to process ideas, thoughts, frameworks that work for me, that help me challenge my own beliefs. And I think it comes from the fact that if you have taught things, teaching is probably the best way for you to learn once you have a level of competency. Because when you teach to people who know less than you, they will ask questions based on the information you give them. If they ask questions and you do not have the answer, that shows gaps in your knowledge. It also then gives you another way, or rather a new idea that you need to incorporate into your teaching to be able to transfer that message first time and have people statistically more likely to understand, increase the likelihood that they do get it first time. And so a selfish endeavor, I think, to regulate and process my life, my days, to help learn, to teach others who are going through a similar journey. Entrepreneurship is tough. Knowing what to look at, what to learn, where to focus efforts is a damn near impossible task. And I think it's really interesting to have that stuff documented, because looking back, I'd be really interested to see what these videos would have been like during the time of my coffee shop, during the time of my chocolate factory. Like, I've got pictures, I've got a few videos, but nothing as in detail as specifics of issues you're facing and how to overcome them. But yeah, that's why we started. I think what I would like this to turn into is, I don't care about being famous. I kind of made a video on this semi-recently of like, do I actually want to be, would you rather be rich or famous? And my answer unequivocally has been rich and unknown. But with people knowing who you are, what you do, how you think, with you providing them value, I think it can create a platform where you can engage with people, and we are social creatures, and being an entrepreneur, it's already quite lonely. So having a platform of like-minded people who are interested in what I say, they ask questions, I think it will allow me to meet other like-minded people, to share, to help, and to learn from their questions and insights. And what's interesting is that hasn't happened. Hey, buddy. It hasn't happened, maybe because I'm not good enough. I actually think I've kind of shadow banned myself. That's funny. We always externalize our failures. It's someone else's fault. Of course, it's not me. I could just suck. Like this video, really boring. But the piece I kind of wanted to say is that the more I do this, the more I want it to work, so that I can meet other people like me, to give me ideas, to answer questions, so that I can go and research and find solutions for other people and get to know people, and who knows, that might help me. And so it's kind of all of these things rolled into one. It's not one specific thing, but it's just something to do, you know? In life, you've got time and decisions, right? And so you get to decide what you do with that time, and that is essentially your life. So yeah, do something that might lead, hopefully, in the direction that you want to go. Right, Rocco? Bye. Peace, guys.